Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome back to another review. This is of a 1992 comedy from a musical comedy from the early 90s with the great Mike Myers, Dana Carvey, and you guys already know what it is. This is one of the biggest SNL skits of all time, made into a feature film, probably the most successful one. Wayne's World, party time. Hell yeah. Not. Yeah, this movie is so iconic. Like, I didn't see this movie as a kid because I was like 7 when it came out. So seeing it, and it is a comedy directed by a woman, Penelope Spheris, and she's a good director. See, female directors can do a movie without having agendas behind it. Basically, Garth and Wayne are two guys that live in their basement and are do their Wayne's World. It's kind of like what a podcast would be now, but of music, and they do like little skits and things, and they're very very animated, and they're very expressive. They have personalities, is what I'm saying. And basically, a sleazy TV executive that's played by the great Rob Lowe here. He plays a good corporate douchebag. Yeah, if I think of a corporate douchebag, I think of him or his brother Chad Lowe, who he was horrible in Supergirl, by the way. And basically, yes, in the Wayne's World is it says it here, this hilarious party down movie of the year featuring rocking tunes. Yeah, the songs are really good in this movie. Like Tia Carrere can sing. I can say that. The film's not long. It's only 94 minutes long. It goes by quickly. I bet my friend Parker loves this movie because he wants to be a musician, and I respect that. I respect the hell out of anybody who is willing to take a chance on music because it's everywhere. So anyway, yeah, Mike Myers and Dana Carvey have great chemistry in this movie. They're very funny together. They have a lot of witty one-liners like "not" and "schwing." You remember all these '90s sayings. And also, whatchamacallit, they sing. I remember the scene where they're singing, I think, Bohemian Rhapsody in the car. That's a fun scene. There's a lot of. I noticed that Mike Myers does this in a lot of movies. He loves looking at the camera, smiling, and winking at the audience. I know he did that before. Ryan Reynolds did that in Deadpool. I get it, but that doesn't work now. Like looking at the camera and winking at the camera at the audience, it only works if you're witty enough. Of course, Mike Myers was witty back in the '90s and in the early 2000s. It wasn't until Love Guru where people were tired of him. And this is way better than Love Guru. This is actually funny. There's no stupid piss jokes in this movie. And even the things that they do, like when they have a flashback, it's like the movie's just crazy, but it's a movie of its time. I really enjoyed this movie. Hollywood, don't you dare remake this movie. There was a sequel. I want to see it. Don't remake this. You will fail. Every comedy that they try to make and they try to remake in America, whether they do a black cast or whatever, it usually fails. Or if you take an established TV show and just change it up. The Honeymooners was a failure. It was a TV adaptation of a freaking show that worked the first time, and then they made it black and it wasn't funny. Then you did it with Bewitched. Then you did it with freaking Lost in Space. That wasn't funny. That was not fun like the show. And this was based on a TV sketch, so this counts as well. So, and SNL, this is when it was good. Now it's shitty. Everything is half of the people there are either talented actors that have shitty scripts, or they have hired people that are not actors. Why was Justin Bieber a host on SNL? Why was Steven Seagal in the '90s? He's an actor, but he's not a comedian. Why is Kate McKinnon like every female guest? She wants to fuck her in the face. Again, we get it. You're gay. Fuck off. And Kate McKinnon has never been funny to me. I don't care if she was a lesbo, a bisexual, or a straight. She's not funny to me, guys. These guys are funny. They're comedy legends in freaking SNL. And, I do have problems with the movie. Tia Carrere, gorgeous, good actress, can sing very well. Her accent in this movie hurts. It's a very over exaggerated stereotype Asian, like, what's a saw? And I hate that. When they do that in a movie, it's so racist. It's so stupid. And half the time, I don't know what she's saying because it's like the accent. She doesn't have an accent. If you have an Asian actor that doesn't have an accent, don't give him an accent. It sounds forced. It sounds stupid. Even for a '90s film, it just sounds really, really dumb. And we know Tia Carrere has no accent. If you've seen her in True Lies, or her voice in Lilo and Stitch, Or you've seen her in other films like Rising Sun. She doesn't have an accent, guys. She's a gorgeous Asian woman that can act, and it still looks hot to this day. She's very hot in the movie. She can sing. Her singing, Barroom Blitz, awesome. Her chemistry with Mike Myers, it works. It's fine. But her accent hurts, and it's not the good kind either. Also, I love Laura Flynn Boyle. I know what happened to her face, guys. You don't have to show me images of her that now. But back in 1992, she was hot to trot, and she still has a voice that sends me, even to this day. She is barely in the movie, and she's Wayne's girlfriend that keeps following him. And I'm like, you could have cut her out of the movie. We get it. Obsessive girls that can't let go of the past. The past is in the past. Elsa that said that better than anybody. But anyway, the rest of the movie is slamming. The freaking references, to the 90s. Like there's a scene where Wayne is opening a pizza box of I think it's Pizza Hut, and he said, "We'll never bow down to a freaking like a advertisement." He's like, "Yeah, I love that because it's like Deadpool, the breaking the fourth wall. I like that. When you do it right, you get this, and you get Deadpool, and you get Deadpool 2. If they did that in Logan, it'd be stupid. Like he like looks at the camera, is like, I'm gonna cut this guy's head off. I'd be like, no, it doesn't work. Here, it works beautifully. The music is kicking. Two thumbs up, completely original. Yeah, it's based on a skit that they did the short skits of on SNL that I didn't see because I was too young to see it back in 1990 or 1991 or whatever. But it worked. Garth's dream girl is Donna Dixon. Yeah, she's not in the film that much either. She's attractive. I think she's like a blonde. It's been a couple months since I've seen this, but it's hilarious. Like this movie is really funny. It's only 94 minutes. It's a PG-13, and it knows it. And this is the early PG-13s of the 90s, where they had some balls. Now it's like they think everything that's PG-13 has to be watered down. That every movie needs comedy. Ha ha, yuck, yuck, yuck. No, it doesn't. Venom doesn't need comedy. I don't care what anyone says, he's not a comedic character. Freaking Jurassic World doesn't need comedy. It's not a freaking comedy. The first Jurassic Park was never comedic. There's some moments that are funny, but it's not like yuck, yuck, yuck. We're trying to make you laugh. Don't treat the audiences like we're stupid. We know what we like. If this was remade with like Kevin Hart and freaking, I don't know, Michael B. Jordan, and it was like Wayne's World, the black version, it wouldn't work. It'd be forced and it'd be woke, and I don't live for woke. Fuck woke in the face. Oh, we have to appeal to stereotypes, so let's just throw it into every movie. No, we don't need that. This was funny whether no matter what race these guys were. They could have been black, Asian, Hispanic, Indian, freaking Arabic, German. I don't care. As long as they're funny and they get the job done and they're really good characters, that's what we want. We don't want woke or SJW. We want good things. And this is directed by a woman that respects male characters. Just like Patty Jenkins with Wonder Woman, just like freaking what's her name? Catherine Bigelow. Yeah, she respects men in every movie. Half of her movies are done with men, and she respects them. That's all I'm asking for. As a male viewer, respect a man's wishes. You know, give a male character some balls. Don't like cut him from right under them when it was like, oh no, this is a female dominated world. No, it isn't. The man was created first. Look it up. But anyway, this is not a political video. This is about Wayne's World. This is a good movie. My friend Parker, I think he's seen this movie. It should be. This is quintessential for any person that wants to get into music, that wants to their voices heard in their own world, that does a lot of podcasts like my friends in the Nerd Pack. Yeah, it's that kind of a movie, and it's fun, and it works, and it's comic timing that fits like a hand in glove. Nowadays, comedies have to wink at the camera so much and try to preach a message. No, we don't want preaching. We want comedy. We want laughs, decent laughs that are not stupid. You know, and the movie it works well. And I haven't seen it for a while. It has a commentary I want to listen to, and it is rewatchable. That's what this comedy is over comedies from now. Rewatchability. Because you got two likable characters. Wayne and Garth are not assholes. They make mistakes. They're flawed, but they're fun to watch. Tia Carrera, like I said, the only thing wrong with her is her accent. It's completely forced, and it kind of hurts the film for a bit. And also, I don't even mind the sexual jokes because it's a PG-13, so it's not meant for kids. And the music kicks ass. It's awesome. Lorne Michaels produced this. Of course, he did SNL. It's a well-produced movie. It still holds up. It's funny. Don't freaking remake it. I'm begging you, Hollywood, don't remake it. Don't do it. Don't do it because you're not going to do it better. And we don't need a Wayne's World 3 either because we don't want to see Garth and Wayne like 50 or 60 years old, like out of it and like has-beens. No, leave it at B. I'd rather see the second movie and forget that a remake could ever happen because you're remaking everything and it's not better, it's worse. But anyway, it's a good movie. I'm glad it was a box office hit, very well received by critics, and it's one of a kind because a lot of SNL skits have been made into films. Some of them suck. This one doesn't. It's probably the king of the comedies of SNL skits, and it still holds up. It's very funny. But anyway, thanks guys for watching. I hope I didn't offend anybody. I'm sorry. Just I'm not woke. When Black Panther's in my top 10 of the year, I didn't like it because it was woke. I liked it because it made me laugh. It made me smile. It made me cry. And your lead was kick ass. And so were the women in that movie. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you next. The next video will be probably on Thanksgiving, hopefully. And then we got the Black Friday haul video, which is going to be massive. Stay tuned. See you later.